Hey, what's going on guys? My name is Famo. Welcome back to another video. Now in the past I've made videos of the best knives under $100 and $200, and you guys keep showing so much love and support in this kind of mini series that today I'm bringing you the best knives under $300. This video does serve as a guide to when you're actually going to purchase your knife. Then you can see all the best and all your favorite knives all in one video with your selected price point. Now I know I'm Canadian and I know a lot of you guys are Canadian, but in this video I'm just gonna stick to the American dollar just because the Canadian dollar is all over the place right now, so I'm just gonna stick to the American dollar for this video. But I do apologize to all your Canadians out there. Also, if you are going to purchase a knife, I do recommend that you guys purchase your knife through a website like OP Skins or something similar to that, just so you can get your knife for just a little cheaper. And no, this video is not sponsored by OP Skins. Lastly, all the knives that I picked for this video are all in my opinion, so if you do disagree with any of my picks, please let me know down below and tell me what knives you would put into this. Also, the range in price for these knives will be from $250 to $300 in, of course, American currency. Alright, now I'm gonna stop talking. It's taking me way too long just to introduce this one video. Let's try to hit 500 likes, subscribe if you're new, and enjoy. Now for the first knife on this list, the Butterfly Knife Fade in factory new condition. This knife is priced at $295 American dollars. If you watched my two previous best knives under a certain amount of dollars videos, you guys would know that I love the Butterfly Knife animation, and I think it's the best animation for any knife in the game. And with the combination of the super clean, super fly fade pattern on it, I think this knife looks amazing for $300. Now number 2 on this list, I picked the Flip Knife Marble Fade in factory new condition. This knife is priced at $260 American dollars. The Flip Knife may not be everyone's favorite knife, but with the super clean yellow, blue, and red marble fade pattern on it with this super nice texture, it just looks amazing. For the third knife on this list, the Bowie Knife Blue Steel in factory new condition. This knife is $250 American dollars, and yes, I had to put the Bowie knife in this list somewhere. Love it or hate it, I think this is an amazing knife for under $300. I personally really like the Bowie knife just because how it fills up the screen with just a knife, and I personally really like the blue steel pattern. If you guys didn't know, my first knife was actually a blue steel, so that's why I really like this knife. Now for number 4 on this list, the Huntsman Knife Fade in factory new condition. This knife is $240 in American currency. Now the Huntsman knife is freaking amazing, and also added on with the fade pattern. This knife is, I don't know, there's no words to explain how amazing this knife looks. All I'm gonna say is a nice knife with a nice pattern is always a great knife, and to get it under $300 is even better. Number 5 on this list, the Karambit Blue Steel in minimal wear condition. This knife is $295 American dollars, so just under $300. I've actually had this knife but in field tested condition in the past from my Trading for Our Knife series. Some people may think this knife is just a little dull, but it's an amazing knife to play in CSGO with, and especially to op with. Plus you're getting a Karambit, which is one of the most popular knives, if not the most popular knife in CSGO, with a decent skin on it for just under $300. Now for number 6 on this list, another butterfly knife, a Butterfly Knife Slaughter in factory new condition. This knife is $290 American dollars, and as I said before, I love the animation from the butterfly knives. Plus you're getting one of the coolest skins, which is the Slaughter skin in factory new condition, so you can guarantee this knife is going to be extra clean. Speaking of extra clean knives, next knife on this list, number 7, is the M9 Bayonet Blue Steel in factory new condition. This knife is $295 American dollars, so just under the $300 range. And you guys will not believe how amazing this knife looks until you actually see it in game. Just the M9 Bayonet with the dark blue steel look on it just makes the knife look so badass and so cool. And most importantly, the knife looks super clean, and that's why it made my list. Now for number 8 on this list, the Karambit case hardened and field tested condition. This knife is $275 in American currency, and if you want this knife to look good, you're gonna want some blue on it, so keep searching on the market. You're not gonna be spending over $275 to get a case hardened that looks good. All you need is one, a market price that just has some blue patches all around. It will just make the case hardened look cool. Now for number 9 on this list, yet again another Karambit, the Karambit stained in factory new condition. This knife is $300 in American currency on the dot. I know the stain pattern may not be the best skin for a knife, but as I said before, the Karambit is one of the coolest and one of the most popular, if not the most popular, knives in the game. And just having a slightly shitty skin on a knife such as the Karambit, it's worth it. Now last but not least, the Karambit Damascus steel in field tested condition. This knife is also $300 American on the dot. I personally really like the Damascus steel. I really like the patterns on it, just all the lines and I don't know how to explain it. It just looks so cool to me for some reason. And as I said before a zillion times already in this video, the Karambit is such a cool knife. So the combination of this knife is just amazing. The Damascus steel with the Karambit, it just knifeception. It's just such a cool knife. And that's gonna be the end of this video. That was my top 10 best knives under $300. Again, these are all in my opinion, so if you do have another knife that you wanted to add or maybe replace a knife from my list, please comment that down below. I'd honestly love to know your picks. And if you haven't already, hit that like button. Let's try to hit 500 likes on this video. And if you want more of these kind of best knives under a certain amount of dollars, I'm planning on doing 400, 500, 600 and so on for this kind of mini series. So just let me know down in the comment section below. And last but not least, subscribe if you're new. Comment down below I like potatoes if you made it to the end, just to show whoever made it to the end. I love you all so much. Thanks again for taking the time to watch this video and have a wonderful day. Peace.